What's going on, fam? My name's Josh. You can call me Anoriand, and this is more Kirby Superstar. We have done Spring Breeze, Gourmet Race, Megaton Punch, and Samurai Kirby, sorta, all in the first episode. But now we're moving on to maybe my favorite of all the games on here, Dynablade. I do love me some Dynablade. I just really do. Press Y to inhale enemies. I know Kirby likes inhaling. Anyways, Dynablade. Dynablade is about a big old bird. But I get a parasol! Wag! Now, parasol is not very strong, but the advantage parasol does have is this. Yeah! 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 You can't kill with it, just so you're aware. But you know what you can do? This, which basically auto kills. You can also do this. It's got a lot of cool moves it can do. Dang it! You can also do slow down your descent. Like so. Again, lots of useful things. Is it the best? Not by a country mile. But I like it, because it's a parasol. There's no way to speed up that, by the way. You just gotta do it. You just gotta go down one block at a time, and that's it. Bam! And then you go, bam. Oh, is that... Oh no! My sparkle magic can't reach. So... let's go ahead and give ourselves some magic that can reach. Do I need the one-up? Not particularly. Do I want the one-up? Yes. Do I want to have an ally partner person thing that can help make this whole thing easier? Of course. But I've used beam slightly already, so let's stick with beam because that was not a bomb one. I was gonna say, so let's switch to bomb, or let us not. Let us not do that. Poppy Bros Jr., you are here on another day, apparently. Now, this is an interesting situation. You can get sword, you can get cutter, or you can get sleep to the right. Now, you may say, Josh, what the hell is sleep? Exactly. It is literally what it sounds like. You fall asleep for a second. No, I'm not kidding. Like, to prove it to you, you absorb and it's like, okay, you just take yourself a little nippy nap. And then you wake up. That's it. That's literally it. That's what it is. You fall asleep, wake up, take a little nap. But it's okay because I'm joined by my best friend, Parasol Waddle Dee. Guaranteed, like absolutely confirmed best friend, by the way. Boom. One up, secret. I told you, I know the secrets of this game. Like, it just, I've played this game too much not to know. Now, you're supposed to go to the right. Everything about video games tells you go from left to right. But if you go up and to the left, you get a hyper candy. And that just lets you pretty much skip just a majority of this level, you know? Including, if you're here fast enough. No! No, I did do it. Yay. This majority. Now, I could eat you. And sure, I will, for the fun of it, to show you one of the more fun powers in the game. Cook. What does it do? It cooks every enemy on screen. And then it turns them all into delicious food. And yeah, if there's any projectiles floating, it will turn them into food as well, which is hilarious for so many reasons. It's an instant KO, and then it's done. Bam! No! I think there's an input lag, just because because it's a wireless controller. I'm not saying that as like an excuse. To be fair, I'm not saying you're like, oh, I can't get this controller. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I think there is a slight input lag, and that's why I keep getting like a hair off on things. Now, this level has something very cool in it. Firstly, although this isn't cool, it's just something I'm gonna do. You go in here and look at this. You got these guys who are like Meta Knights, like followers, I guess. They were introduced in an older game, in Kirby's Adventure specifically, I believe. And like, they mess with you all the time. You see them later on in Revenge of the Meta Knight. They're just, I don't know, they're there. I don't got any beef with them other than I gotta take them out, you know? But it is what it is. But what is cool, and I'll go over here for it, is ninja power. Ninja. Why do I want ninja power? Because it's ninja power. Now, ninja power is very specific in what it brings to the table. Speedy projectiles, a strong up-close slash, and then a lot of mobility options like this diving kick, that running slash, and if you get hurt, you disappear for a quick second. It kind of lets you, for lack of a better way of putting it, reestablish your momentum. Unfortunately, I have to give it up real quick because otherwise I can't get in here. And why do I want to get in here? Well, by going there, you are presented with this switch. Hit the switch. New level opens up. You actually don't get the level if you don't hit the switch. What is that level? It's just a power repository, so you can always have cool powers between levels. But I still want it. I'm still gonna show it to you. I'm still gonna do the damn thing. And it's fine, because you've already seen I love me some mirror. Now I will, however, take this opportunity to switch. I will, however, take this opportunity to switch to bombs! Bomb Kirby. Because bombs are cool. Don't take that out of context, please. I'm not advocating for, like, the coolness of bombs outside of Kirby games. Run through! Smash the bombs, smash the bombs. I will tell you, this was not the first Kirby game I played. First Kirby game I played, I owned Kirby's Dream Land 2 on the Game Boy. Nope, not gonna get crushed. Not gonna get crushed. I owned Kirby's Dream Land 2 on the Game Boy. And then I owned Kirby's Pinball Land also on the Game Boy before I ever got Kirby Superstar. And so this was like so cool to me. Now here's one thing I'm gonna do. I'm going to absorb wheel power, but for a different reason this time. Oh, screwed up. Dang it, hold on. Where's the wheel? Respawn! There we go. There's Wheelie. Bam! Because when you have a two-player an ally who's wheelie, you get that. You get a ride-on wheelie. And it's so cool. You can just... One really cool thing that not a lot of people know about this ride-on wheelie is that if you're playing two-player, so at that point, when Kirby goes to ride on wheelie, you think like, okay, Wheelie's gonna take over the ability to accelerate and everything, so Kirby no longer has anything it can do. Well, that's not true. While riding on Wheelie in two-player mode, Kirby instead... No! Okay, that kind of works for what I'm about to do, which is... this. While riding on Wheelie, Kirby can push the attack button and you'll shoot out little tiny stars, like projectiles. So it's very good. So you still get to do something even though, you know, you're in two-player, and it's really nice and it makes it very fun. That's why you bring Hammer, to destroy the castle and go through this door instead of there's another door slightly to the right, and get yourself a little quick 3-up boost before leaving. It's fun, it's cool, it's fine. Again. Don't judge me. Okay, roving enemies. Sure, we'll take them on. Go down. Wheelie does have invincibility frames while driving, but the problem is that if you turn, like, while you are on the enemy, then it's like, okay, you're gonna end up taking damage right in the turning frame. So you gotta be careful with that. But the reason you unlock this level is so that you can go here, and look, you can get hammer, you can get sword, you can get bomb, you can get ninja, you can get plasma, which I think I will switch out hammer for. You can get fire, you can get beam, you can get fighter, you can get mirror, or you can get cutter. I will say, I'll tell you, I'm gonna try and, like, at some point use essentially every power regardless of how much I like it. Because I think that variety is the spice of life. What is plasma? I'm gonna show you on the other side of the next level. Okay, sound good? Sound good. God, I love the music of this game. So plasma has this little weak, tiny, barely damaging projectile. But notice, every time I move, you hear that click, click, click. Well, as you move, plasma charges up. There's different levels. You've got that, you've got that, you've got that, and then you've got the big plasma cannon. It is fairly cool. It's almost more akin, like, despite being named plasma, it's almost more akin to, like, static electricity. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's still cool, whether or not it's static electricity in plasma form. Oh well. I don't want to lose my plasma, so sorry, Wheelie. You're just gonna have to... I'm sorry! Wheelie, R.I.P., we hardly knew ye. Alright, well, time to move on. So, the way this one gets you is, there's no way to get to that one-up without releasing those things. So, there's no way to get to that one-up without releasing those things. So the trick is, just release them. Just do it in a way that you can, not have to worry. Bam, bam. Thread the needle. And that wasn't exactly speed. Oh, that's right. With like 2 moves, you get the little arrow. I knew, I was like, I could have sworn there was an arrow one, but I couldn't remember. I thought it was like, maybe I was just confusing it with like this one. But no, I was not. You want to, if you are moving through an area, you definitely want to build up your charge so that if an enemy gets in your way, you can just bam, because the fully charged plasma shot is gonna wreck some faces pretty reliably. And it's got a good enough range that you can be confident it's gonna do what you need it to do. Now that being said, there is a power I'm gonna switch to here because it's one of my top 3 favorites. Yo-yo! Why is yo-yo one of my favorites? Well, first of all, it's a yo-yo. They are incredibly cool. But second of all, there's actually a bunch of tricks you can do with yo-yo, which fits, it's a yo-yo. So at default, you just got that, but you got the spinning move, but you can also angle the yo-yo up, down, whichever. But you also have this little move right here. Down, up attack. It's a really good spin move. It's got great versatility because of the fact that it hits both high and low. It's just really useful, and it's one of my favorites. I love... Yag! I love, yo-yo. I do. Let's get through the magma. Through the fire and the flames, if you will. Chili's pretty cool. He's good to have as an ally because freezing enemies is a really useful thing to do. Unfortunately, right now I have Plasma Wisp as an ally. Fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know, whichever. That's just who I got. Y'all gonna have to accept it. Train ride. Or lift ride. Thingy ride. I don't know. Whatever the heck this is gonna be called. Burst ride. Don't get back on it. You're just going right there. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Can't beat me. And then you ride on this and go right through. I remember the first time I saw Kirby Superstar. Now, the front of the box says, like, 8 games in one or 7 games in one or something like that. Like, it makes it clear that it's a series of games. And I took that as, like, well, then, by definition, it's gotta be, like, more game than anything else I've tried. And that was not the case. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is my actual other favorite power, suplex. Because look at that. Oh, I'm not getting up suplex for you, but I don't have to. I don't have to. We exited the level fast enough, I believe. Oh, so close! I think if you don't get it, like, lit up, you fall just shy of 1. Oh, no, you do make it. Nice, so I get 3 lives? 3 lives. Hey, I have 15 lives. I have 15 lives. I'm not really that worried about Dynablade right now. But suplex is one of my favorites. You grab an enemy and then either push the button or push a direction. It's basically useless against bosses, but I don't care because against bosses you do still have this. You have a down kick. What does down kick do? It deals. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Plasma Whisk got there first. You have a down kick. I want to find something to down kick. What can I down kick? Down kick. There we go. I can't smash that. I need a hammer. I need a hammer. So I'm gonna have to get rid of suplex, which is my saddest day, if you're curious. But I can at least do this. Thank you. Bugsy! Now I have the greatest ally. Also, he's a beetle. And I have a thing, I like beetles. Like, game beetles. Like, I don't have, like, a pet beetle or anything, to be clear. I'm not, like, some guy who just, like, collects beetles or searches for beetles. And if you are that person, I'm sorry for insulting you, but also, why? Leave the beetles alone. Anyways, but I like beetles as, like, an aesthetic in games and shows and things like that. Like, my favorite Digimon to this day is, like, the whole Kabuterimon line. Like, Tentomon, Kabuterimon, so Mega Kabuterimon, Hercules Kabuterimon, so on, all them. Okay? There's not a thing here that's... Nope. Okay. I forget his name now, which is not making my point seem legitimate, but when I used to play Bloody Roar back in the day, for those of you who remember that one, I might just, like, and hilariously, because of how I'm filming this and how the weeks are gonna go, I might do a one-off of Bloody Roar that'll air before this, that I'll be referencing. You need fire to ignite that. Yeah, that's where this came from. That's now used in Star Allies and Forgotten Land and all that. I might do a one-off of Bloody Roar to do it, but my favorite in Bloody Roar was the wrestling beetle dude. Okay, it's not Volt. I don't know why I'm imagining Volt, but it's not Volt. Like, I know the answer's not Volt. Okay, so here's the thing. If you go through this door, push button. There's one more of those secret stages, but you'd never really tend to notice because, you know, this one's unusual. Copy. It is literally just the same as sucking someone up. The only real notable difference is that it can defeat the enemy in the process, which, again, so can sucking an enemy up. It can be useful in one very specific scenario. I guess we'll go with Stone Power. I don't know if it's any good here, but we're gonna do it. Nope. No Bugsy for me. Or for anyone. Oh my god, that's my first death. It's my first death of this whole thing. That's sad. Well, let's try and treat this serious then, shall we? Sword power, followed by... you know what? I will actually stick with my guns here. I'll go with sword power, or stone power, with sword as just like an ally. Because I can. What's another beetle type thing I like? Beetle Bailey? I don't know. Shout out down below. Tell me your top 17 favorite Beetles in popular media and video games. Shout out down below. And then also like and comment and subscribe. And like and comment. And also subscribe. But definitely like and definitely comment as you shout out down below with your favorite Beetles in popular media. Top 17 Beetles in popular media. I'm gonna have to make a video now. Top 17 Beetles in popular media. And I'm drawing a blank past 3, and one of the 3 is, as stated, Beetle Bailey. I love how when you dash into a stone shape, the name of that move, and I shit you not about this, it's called Turbo Stone. Dash Y, Turbo Stone. This is Turbo Stone. It's fine. Now the trick with stone is when you land, you throw 2 little stars out that damage things next to you, so. But come on. Ha. You gotta actually jump in the air though to do that. I should have switched to ice. I should have absorbed that power. You all deserve to see ice. I robbed you of it. I robbed you of the ice. I'm sorry. I hope you'll forgive my frozen hubris. My frozen hubris, of course, sounding like a terrible Evanescence song. Like, just the worst Evanescence song. Like the Evanescence equivalent of Chinese democracy. Not the concept, the AC, yeah. Don't judge me. Okay, now let's get the powers we want for this final showdown. I am gonna go with... You know what? I keep talking about ice. For my ally situation, I want someone mobile. So I will go with Birdon. And I will go ahead and bring ice, like I keep talking about. Which also allows me to do this. Ice. Ice is super useful. Ice is super useful under the right situations. Of course, this isn't nearly as fast when you're trying to slide uphill. I'm literally trying to ice skate uphill, but you know, choices have been made. But it's fine, because I know this game. I know this game like the back of my hand. And that means I know that here comes my boy Dynablade, my girl, technically. My girl Dynablade, who's gonna come right all up in there, and I'm just gonna be like, yay. I'm just gonna be like, yay. And I'm just gonna be like, yay. And I'm just gonna be like, hey. Birdon survived. I won fast enough. Oh no, Dynablade was acting up and taking all the food to feed her Dynablade bees. Dyna babies. Wool Dynas. Baby Dynas. Dynablade these. Dunabloods. All right, Wispy Woods, I kicked your ass once, I'll do it again. Feed these babies. Give them apples. He's just like, moo! My apples! And now we're gonna teach them to fly, you know, because we just indiscriminately attempted to murder their mother. But now they're all safe and happy and grown because we've fed them through ethically sourced methods, and Dynablade no longer messes with the people. To be continued? I love Dynablade. I just do. It's simple, it's short, it's compact. You've got the little selectable map. But we have now unlocked Revenge of the Meta Knight. So the question is, do we take on the Revenge of the Meta Knight? Or do we go on the Great Cave Offensive? We'll figure that out on the next episode. Like I said, let me know down below. Top 17 Beetles of any variety in any type of popular media. And while you're at it, if you're gonna leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't, and subscribe to see more. I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, I thank y'all, and until next time, I'll catch you later, fam. All right.